Good evening. I'm of course in my apartment, locked under prisoner of the United States of Israel, as usual. I hope you enjoyed the previous chapters yesterday of the utility saga. And today I worked on another model of the solar system, which would be equivalent to the ones that we have here, but first of all more detailed. And also will include some moons probably, and also just bigger and more elaborated. It took me some time to to work on the scale. So the various planets will not collide, but there will be some place left for other elements. So we have the gas giants intact. They are the asteroid belt, and soon we will continue with the smaller four rocky planets and also the other asteroids, and more probably more of these kind of symbols that you see in there. I don't know if I record videos today. Maybe I need to continue the utility saga more just to with elaboration, both a little bit of historical background and regarding the power struggles after the Second World War, and also regarding the science behind how exactly what did we do, how do they create the Israelis, how did they create these isotopes, and what's the problem with that, and what's of course bottom line, you should not use that at all, and you should even if you use it, you should disassemble it as quickly as possible. And if you were stupid enough to make atomic bombs or atomic weapons from it, then you should even right now disassemble it even before they rescue me. I always said that the most urgent thing is to rescue me from the Nazi prison. But it's even more if we made atomic weapons from this stuff, then of course you should stop. You disassemble it. And now, small thing that should be said is that maybe I'll continue with the utility segment, but maybe I will, if it's not very urgent, to supply the more scientific explanation, maybe I'll continue with the fairy tale. I promise to. It depends on you in the audience. You can in the comments you can vote for the more urgent kind of video. Just explanation regarding what exactly is the course that is manifested in this particular solar system, configuration, and these things that some say they look like starfishes or something like that. So what we see here is just so we clarify, these are radioactive isotopes, plutonium, uranium, curium, that were made from the red Neros. That's their significance, like this. And what I do is that according to the current I would say representation. The current representation is that is to increase radioactivity. After, in the past, it was just the opposite. During the 80s, it was the reverse course was that to decrease these elements from the earth. And the purpose is twofold. First, it will be increased where the red news exist, and it's that's the only place that they exist, because there is no other way to get it, besides from the Israelis, and they created from the red news, and so that's the way it is. So, but it should be said that the places where this exists is either in the bodies of people that actually ate it, which means that you'll have more of the radioactive material, and or in various nuclear power plants, or and hopefully not atomic weapons, but if so, only in the atomic arsenal. And I'm not really sure what's going to happen with this. But regarding the energy issues, probably my assumption is that probably not something good. You need to disassemble atomic weapons and stop the working with whatever material that the Israelis sent you. Otherwise Chernobyl probably will be like, I mean, nobody is going to remember what was Chernobyl, I mean, after the event that will ensue, because, I mean, there will be so much, like, larger events in history that, I mean, Chernobyl will be only be remembered by, you know, like, I mean, niche historians of the nuclear age. Now, it should be said, apart from that, it should be said that I also need to work, and I will work on the Full Metal Jackets. That's how I call the flies. And they will also be created specifically from the Nered Neros. Which mean in the mud nests, or the clay nests, which mean the bodies of the people that ate it. It's not going to be very nice, but you already have experience with worms in your body, like, so it's not going to be much worse than that. I mean, it will start with eggs that you will not notice, and then it will be worms, like larvae, but you will not notice because it will be inside of the egg. And then pupa, but probably you will not, I mean, probably it's actually, I mean, throughout most of the process, it will be less disgusting than what you already like, suffer for a long time, I mean, and it did not, I mean, encourage you to move arms and legs to rescue me from the Nazi prison, as we all know. So, I mean, next step, I mean, most of it will not be much horrible because it will be inside the eggs. So probably you'll feel it even less than the worms, but I mean, in the pupa stage, you might feel like a little bit uncomfortable, but then, I mean, most of it, like, I mean, the discomfort will be very short, like, I mean, when the pupa hatches, like, I mean, like, transform to adult, and then it will be, like, I mean, hatch from your body, and, I mean, might be, I mean, some people will be, I mean, might, like, I mean, reminiscent of, like, you know, scenes from the Alien movies. I mean, yeah, so the end of the process will be, yes, not fun, but the rest will be quite similar to what you already, I mean, suffer for some time, and, I mean, presumably it's not that bad because you do not move arms and legs. But if you want, if any of you, I mean, want, like, I mean, any chance of, like, I mean, stop this hole, because, I mean, just to be careful, the hole will not stop when this is hatches, because, I mean, it will just fill the land and it will eat everything, like, everything at all. The only way to stop these calamities is the only way that I present to you for many years now. Like, I mean, you need to stop the movement of mouths and tongues. You need to run to Israel with the mouth closed and the tongue not moving, and rescue me and my daughters from the Nazi prison using force, without any sound, any message, any voice.